continuing service to Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. We're giving away that today, and we're also giving away 2 hotel nights with that as well. We want to invite everybody to go outside and see the new Caravan 208B model that will be added to the fleet next week as part of the scheduled service for here in Franklin. And at this point in time, I'd like to ask the members of the media to come forward, and we are going to have an announcement from our CEO, who is the only person in here tonight with seersucker, so you will be able to recognize him. He is direct from Memphis, Tennessee, where seersucker is a year-round fabric. Everybody, this is Stan Little. Please welcome him.
Thank you very much, everybody. I so appreciate your coming out, and we're so happy to be here in Franklin tonight. What a great turnout. We have done these all over the eastern half of the country, in Atlanta and Memphis and New Orleans and on the Gulf Coast. This is the biggest crowd we've ever had at any airport in any city, regardless of size. So we are really thankful for you guys at Franklin tonight. We're also excited for what we're going to be bringing to the city coming up soon, to the whole region, really. We're talking about expanding the time of day coverage on your flights. Right now, we know that a lot of you need to get out early in the morning, go do your business, and get back that night, and the schedule hasn't suited you for that. But starting this fall, you're going to be leaving out of here at 5:45, as early as 5:45 in the morning, coming back at 9 o'clock at night. So now you can go take your trips that you need to and still be home with your families. We're going to give you an additional frequency every day. So instead of having 5 or 6 hours between flights, we're going to try to have you a flight every 4 hours or so throughout the day. We're going to give you some more flights on the weekends. Best of all, we're going to upgrade you to this big plane out here. And we're going to bring a new set of crew members here to Franklin. So I think you'll have a total of 4 pilots living here in your local community. You'll have a plane that's dedicated to you. We want, for every single time that you fly somewhere, don't drive to Pittsburgh. We want you paying $29 to fly down on Southern Airways Express. With the free parking they've got here, you're going to save money in gas and parking and be so easy to get you in and out in a day. So thank you for giving me a few minutes to tell you a little bit about that. I'll tell you briefly about the history of our airline. We started 4 years ago in Memphis because we found that service had just been so bad. It had become so bad on so many of the big carriers. They're getting better, but we said, let's start an airline that does everything right that people think is wrong. They charge for bags. We don't charge a dime for bags. They charge for pets. We don't charge for pets. You can bring your dog and your cat on board. They charge you if you bring golf clubs to go somewhere. We don't charge you a dime for golf clubs. They charge you if you want to change the day and time of your flight. We don't charge for that. We don't even charge if you can't go and you want to give your ticket to somebody else. We'll change the name on the ticket and not charge you. No other airline in America is doing that. We also don't limit you on the number of bags. Unlimited bags, and they're free. That plane was made for FedEx Corporation, which is another Memphis-based airline. Fred Smith, the CEO, designed that C-208 himself to carry cargo. It's got so much space for cargo. We've been flying for 4 years now with an unlimited bag policy, and we've never had to leave a bag behind due to lack of space. So we hope you'll find that the amenities that we bring to the air industry here in Pennsylvania will make you want to fly Southern Airways whenever you're connecting at Pittsburgh. We're also going to give you some connecting flights. I hear Harrisburg a lot, so we're about to be adding a flight to Harrisburg in the fall for those of you that need to go to the state capitol. We've got a couple of others coming up that Pittsburgh doesn't have nonstop service to. We're going to announce those later on in the summertime, so you'll be able to fly Southern Airways all the way through without even having to change to a different carrier. iFlySouthern.com, we hope you'll check out the website. It's temporary right now. You can still book your tickets on it, but coming up at the end of June, we've got a major new product coming out on the website where you can go to our website and buy a ticket all the way through to any airport in the world on any airline in the world, as long as it starts with Southern Airways Express. So there are a lot of us here, some from Memphis, some from Pittsburgh, some from Boston. Your pilots that are here local, we've got some Lancaster people from our maintenance facility. So please come up and say hello to any of us as you see us in uniform. Good luck on the drawing tonight. And I'm going to hand it back over to our Chief Marketing Officer, Keith Sisson, who, by the way, has moved from Memphis to Pittsburgh permanently so that he can be in the middle of all the exciting things that he's going to be bringing up here.
All right, if we can get the members of the media right over here to ask individual questions, Stan will be available. We're going to do a ribbon cutting ceremony outside by the aircraft, and we'd like for everybody to come out and be a part of that. Also, Stan did mention the pilot uniforms. Today is the first day that the pilots have been wearing the official Southern Airways uniform, which includes the white pilot hat, which is very similar to what Pan Am used in the 1960s. The glory days of flying is the imagery that we're really trying to encompass here. Let's see them. Now also, you will notice that our pilots have a very unusual and unique aspect of their pilot uniform. Because we are a Memphis-based airline, that's where our home is. We wanted to stay true to that. Our pilots are wearing blue suede shoes as part of their pilot uniform. Now, Marissa's are on order. They're going to be in tomorrow, but everybody else has their blue suede shoes here. So, y'all please come up, take pictures with the pilots, ask questions of them if you have questions about the routes or the aircraft. Ask questions of Mark Sestari over here. He's been with marketing since for the last 2 years with Sun, staying on with Southern. Ask questions of him if you want to know about this. How about this? $9 for 9 innings. That is the promotion right now. You can fly to Pittsburgh and get a Pittsburgh Pirates ticket, $9. Can't beat it, okay? Cannot beat that. Also, if you have any questions about the service, please be sure to ask us. We have a great band outside, everybody. Once you have your food and drink, walk outside, listen to the band, and we'll have a ribbon-cutting ceremony in just a moment. Thank you so much.
I'm Mark Sestari, Vice President for Marketing for Southern Airways Express. Southern Airways Express was born March 1st of this year when Southern acquired Sun Air Express. Sun Air Express has been flying here in the oil region since March of 2015. Sun Air began flights to Pittsburgh 3 times a day and has had a very successful year. Southern bought Sun Air Express because they saw tremendous potential in this market and have come in with larger aircraft and larger plans for the company. The first thing is the brand new Cessna Caravan, which seats 9 customers, offers big windows, and most importantly, essentially unlimited baggage capacity for our customers. This will allow travelers going to Florida or anywhere in the U.S. to bring lots and lots of bags with no constraints. So Southern is going to also expand the time of day coverage. That is, our flights are going to start earlier in the morning and end later at night to make it easier for business people to make connections. In addition to that, we're going to expand flights on the weekends so that people can attend Pittsburgh Steelers and Pittsburgh Pirates games. So that's the new stuff. Some of the things that aren't going to change: frequency, on-time performance, reliability, and most importantly, low fares. One-way fares on Southern remain $29 each way from here to Pittsburgh, and that is not going to change. Some of the other promotions that we have that are not going to change are our Friends and Family promotion. Basically, the way Friends and Family works, first person pays $29, and then each additional family member up to 5 pays $9. So that's a tremendous deal. And coming this week, we have a brand new promotion which we're calling $9 for 9 innings. Basically, we have 1,000 tickets to the Pittsburgh Pirates. If you buy one of those $10 tickets to the game, you can get a $9 one-way fare on Southern Airways to Pittsburgh. Everything that I have talked about is available on iflysouthern.com. That's iflysouthern.com.
So we are just thrilled that Franklin is our very first launch party for Southern Airways in Pennsylvania. We'll be doing 6 of these total for our 6 cities, but we've had a wonderful turnout here for the purpose of acquainting the people in this area with our new aircraft that we've just upgraded. The 9 seats will go 4 times a day to Pittsburgh to make connections there. We're going to have earlier morning departures than we've ever had before, and we're going to have later evening returns than we've ever had before. So we think this is going to be a great asset for the people of this area, as well as a great economic development tool, because businesses need to travel and to be connected to the world. And through Pitt Connector, we're going to connect 36 seats every day into the rest of the world.
Everybody, thank you so much for coming out today.
Here's to Franklin, Pennsylvania, 4 times daily, Southern Airways.
There we go.